Today is our first day of planting corn, so we're gonna go check behind the planter and see what else we can find out in the field. Let's get after it. Time to go check on the planter and see how it's doing. It is the first day of planting. It is April 10th, the first crop insurance day for corn in our area in South Dakota. So this is the day we like to start planting on our farm, and the soil temps are around 40 degrees, so about perfect, and it actually is sunny out and nice out, so we're gonna go see how everything's looking out in the field. Also, this is the first video of this kind. It's gonna be a more behind the scenes look at our farm and what we're doing in the field, bringing on some other people that I learned from, because I'm a young farmer. I learn a lot and I need to learn a lot. So, and I don't know everything yet, but I'm excited to continue to learn about agronomy. It's what I like to do and what I like to talk to you about. So I'm excited for what this will become, and let me know what you think in the comments if you enjoy this style video and what you would want to see next from us. First thing I'm grabbing as we're going out into the field, we got the measurement tool to see where we planted. Our goal is 2 1/4, so we'll see if we're hitting that on the money. Our extravagant mixing setup right here. We have our liquid fertilizer in there. We also have our insecticide right here. We got some NutriCharge up here that's going all in furrow, and just sitting at the end of the field right here, ready to go. First look out here, the soil is dry, which is great. It looks like great planting conditions so far, so let's dig in the soil and see what we can find here. Okay, first thing I'm looking for, see if I can find a seed, which I usually do not find right away at all. It takes me forever to actually find the seed. But once we do, then we'll be able to start checking some depths here. I do not know when I'm gonna find the seed. It could be forever. Oh, I knocked out the seed, so that's great. So you can't figure out the depth there. That's fantastic. Well, we actually found the seed right here, and it was around 2 1/4, which is right where we were planting. One thing I did notice is that there is moisture down here. There's actually some moisture, even though it's been super dry this spring. So basically the main things that we're checking behind the planter are where the seed's placed at that ideal depth, or the depth that we're trying to plant at, which for us right now is around 2 1/4 inches. We're also looking at seed to soil contact in that seed bed and seeing how well the soil is pushed together with the seed. And we're also looking at different moisture levels to see if the seed's placed in the moisture or if it's placed in dry soil. And throughout this field, it's pretty well, all those things are looking good so far, and the moisture is right where the seed is, so that's fantastic. And it's not much moisture, just a little bit more than this top dry stuff. So this top stuff up here is pretty dry, but then when you get down below, which you can't really see very well, it's a lot more wet and moist, which is nice. It's just perfect. It's basically a garden. Also, there's fluff in between the rows because the soil is kind of dry up on top, but it sounds like we might be getting some rain this weekend, so we'll have to check back in on this later. But it seems like he's planting throughout the middle of the field, so might go hop in there and just see how things are going. Get our farmhand, the guy that runs our planter, Todd, on camera. He does not like it though, so this is gonna might be funny, we'll see. Todd, made it in the planter. You probably don't want to be on video, but how are things going so far?
Things are going pretty good. Soil conditions are probably the best I've seen in a long time, I would say. Start up for the day, yeah, you got your normal little bugs. I mean, just little stuff. Didn't take too long to get everything up and running, and here we are now, and it looks like I'm gonna have a big day after all. So just one little hiccup that I came across. It was a script issue to where our script person decided to put in 280,000 instead of 28,000. So it took me a little bit to figure that out, but once I got it figured out, we're good to go.
Yeah, that's not ideal when we have the script messed up, but it seems like, well, at least you figured it out, because it stopped planning during that whole time. So yeah, that's not good, but it seems like everything's going pretty well now, and planting conditions are basically ideal, I would say.
Excellent. Alrighty.
Thanks for having me in here.
Gotcha.
So overall, things are going good in the field, actually. I'm surprised Todd even allowed me to film him a little bit, but seems like everything's going as planned, except for the prescription that was messed up, which is not ideal. But we had a little workaround where we just kind of turned off the script, put in what the desired rate was in that area, and then turned the script back on again. So it's kind of hard to show that, but that's kind of what was happening there. So that's kind of what we look for behind the planter. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it than just that. What seed we're planting, how early we're planting. The planter has a lot of things that need to be set up, but agronomic-wise, that's what we're looking for behind the planter. And it's exciting. Let me know what you guys think of this video, behind the scenes look at what we're doing at Ag PhD and on our farm.